Ain't even the community right here. Yeah, we outside. They thought they was gonna do this at peace.
Officer Garcia is the neighborhood coordination. If you look at media reports, there was some reports from residents. Well, the police were the agitators. They created a situation in that park where the park goers responded back to us. So that phone call, that telephone conference with the 26 different stakeholders, I didn't get a clear message that, hey, we want the park closed at 10 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we kind of pulled back. On Friday, I got a message from CB2, Community Board 2, requesting that the park hours go back to 12 o'clock, closure, and that only a small amount of officers without helmets attempt to close the park.
What's happening is I see some white supremacy going on, you know what I'm saying? I seen a bunch of black guys came and they started talking about the capacity. All of a sudden it's a capacity.
Yo, they said it closed the door! That's some fucked up shit!
Nah, we're gonna make noise right here though.
Why wasn't this built the
We won't hear that! We won't hear that!
Hey! Every race cried joys of tears when they heard the verdict. When they heard the verdict, pussy, they cried joy because justice was done. But don't say white. All of us, a collective, we can clean up our park. No, we can clean up our park with your help, with everybody's help. We want to get the bullies out. We don't like bigotry. We don't like bigotry.
That's all now we're homeless? All right, so you want me to
Oh shit, that's a nice hat. Oh my God, you were so pretty.
7 people came out. 7 people. Keep it pushing, bitch.
Violent answer, And that was well organized, right?
How long you been living in this neighborhood?
You. That's how long, bitch. Fuck you.
That's right. That's right. You don't even want to talk about. You don't want to. You don't want to do anything together.
With a bootlicker like you.
Oh, bootlicker? Yeah, you don't know. You haven't done shit for the community, dude. What have you done for the community?
What we're not going to do is we're not going to take a public park away from us just because white people don't like looking at black and brown people enjoying themselves in a public space. So we came to this public meeting to make our voices heard. So if you got something to say and you couldn't get in, come over here. We're going to have our public meeting out here, all right?
200K, 200,000 a year to beat the shit out of people who want to speak out against police brutality. And what happens to people who speak out against police brutality?
I'm sorry.
Out here because we heard there was a community meeting going on about the park that college students, boyfriend and girlfriends, homeless people, mental health patients, and peaceful protesters been getting brutalized on for the past 2 weeks. The reason why they're getting brutalized on is because a lot of these people that were at this meeting that we're not allowed to be next to are complaining, calling it a drug place or whatever, saying there's a lot of drugs and fights happening. I ain't gonna lie, fights happen everywhere, so you ain't never gonna have that not happening. Yeah, that happens in rich areas. I watch YouTube, I see it happening. But we here today because we wanted to come voice our opinion, but right now they're not allowing us because they see us as a threat of some sort. You know what I'm saying? Like our voices don't matter.
So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I'm going to pass it over to you.
My number one thing I talked about was this idea of noise, because there's no amplification rule. but I think it's moronic if you could have any amount of volume of literally anything else in this world and nobody would, you know, be angry with you. So you could have drums, which are way louder than an amplified guitar, or I could go in there with 18 trombones and no one's going to complain because it's 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm not amplified. So I told them they need to get rid of that amplification rule and instead just modify or regulate the volume that amplifiers use with decibel meters, which are fairly cheap. You could probably get an app on your phone. And like, you know, in lieu of having 100 officers with $9,000 worth of riot gear come and clear out people, they could just tell people, play your music, but play it low. And like, play it in your own space and be respectful of others. And that's it.